The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start here with Jackson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They bring Crabtree in motion right. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They bring Crabtree in motion right. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They bring Crabtree in motion right. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. They bring Crabtree in motion right. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They bring Crabtree in motion right. 2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There's a nice move. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Peyton going to get it again on 2nd. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package.
Version. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Offense set to get this drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This is Casper catching it out right. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Allen going to go on 4th down. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's Tracy Porter with a pick.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side here with Peyton. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Christian Okoye taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. Zane Gonzalez ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep.
A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now a give, it's Peyton, and he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. They're going for it. It's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Throwing now, Elway on first down. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Kyle Pitts,
An 11-yard touchdown.
and the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him his great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they fail. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Murray now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start. He's got a man, complete.
field. Calvin Johnson, 77 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Eagles 14, Patriots 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
26. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. Now Murray. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Patriots 0.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
After the interception, here's Elway. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Peyton. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Elway. He's got it. Touchdown. Walter Payton from 3 yards out. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Eagles 21, Patriots nothing. Zach Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here's Peyton, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history will ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 8.
In motion, Hill.
At their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Patriots.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Murray. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 1-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Murray. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian Okoye. 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, a full half to be played. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 1st and 10, Elway. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Elway to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Kyle Pitts
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Take it in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
1st down, Murray. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 27, Murray. That's complete to his running back, Payton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. In motion, Hill. Murray now on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A final shot before half from Murray. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And some space here.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. First down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Eagles. Kyle Pitts, 78 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Their meeting at Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. In motion right, here comes Johnson. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Josh Allen, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced them to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. Man open, Harold Carmichael complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. the sack. It's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, Murray. Got a man, it's Harold Carmichael.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyreek Hill from 17 yards out.
And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen completes it to Carmichael out on the right side. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind. No, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
6-yard pickup brings up 7 and 4.
Allen off the play fake. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game. Yeah,
and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll try and run for it with Peyton. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From just shy of midfield, Murray. That one complete to Okoye. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On the run, it's Peyton. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on second down, Murray. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Shotgun now from Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Shoves him aside, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to
adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
On play action, Allen. This is caught. It's Crabtree. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen toward the pylon, caught. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Harold Carmichael.
Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, Because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll run now with Peyton. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Running it here with Peyton. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Throwing now is Murray. They complete it to Hill. They find some open field here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To the air, Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Allen's throw complete there to Johnson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And again, it's Allen. That's caught out left side by Casper. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On play action, it's Murray.
Throw offense on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
The Patriots send out their punter as his first punt will come. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set them up with golden field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Dave Casper, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. Murray to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Calvin Johnson from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They run again with Peyton. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Back to throw. Murray.
Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Murray. Open man is Michael Thomas. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now Murray.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Murray, one final try. Eluding the pressure right.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.